Welcome to today's edition of the Exploring Mining podcast, featuring stock news from TSX, TSXV, CSE, ASX, NASDAQ, and New York Stock Exchange mining companies, plus interviews with CEOs and leading experts. Hello everyone, this is Sam Mowers here. Welcome to another episode of the Exploring Mining podcast. For news today, we've got the latest from Avino Silver and Gold Mines, Gold Royalty, Lift Power, and Emperor Metals. But just before we get into the show, a quick reminder, as always, that if you enjoy this podcast, to please feel free to share it or leave us a review. And as always, I recommend checking out some of the other podcasts on investorideas.com. This includes the Cannabis Podcast, the Clean Tech and Climate Change Podcast, as well as many others, all of which will bring you up to speed on the latest stock news and trends in their respective spaces. All right, so Avino Silver and Gold Mines Limited, which trades on the NYSEAmerican under the ticker symbol ASM, has released its consolidated financial results for its fourth quarter and year-end 2022. Some highlights include quarterly revenues of $14.6 million with a net income of $1.3 million, and revenues of $44.2 million with a net income of $3.1 million for the full year. David Wolfin, the president and CEO, said, quote, "We are focused on our clear path to transformation growth with a collective effort of initiative, resilience, and once again strong cost management both corporately and at the mine site. We remain well positioned to manage through any near-term pressures arising from an overall economic slowdown and focused on delivering the best performance to our shareholders and stakeholders while executing on our growth plan to become an intermediate producer in Mexico." End quote. Stock for Avino Silver and Gold Mines Limited is down 0.49% as we record. Next up is Gold Royalty Corp, which trades on the NYSEAmerican under the ticker symbol GROY, has announced the filing of its operating and financial results for the 3 months ended December 31st, 2022. Highlights there from the quarter include total revenue and options proceeds of $1.1 million and $35 million in available liquidity as of the period's end. David Garofalo, the chairman and CEO of Gold Royalty, said, quote, "Gold Royalty's portfolio of long-life, high-quality assets saw several significant advancements in the first quarter of 2023. The organic growth within our portfolio is coming to fruition, fueling increased revenue and cash flow as key development stage royalties enter production over the coming years." End quote. Stock for Gold Royalty is down 1.83% at the time of recording. Next up, Lift Power Limited, that's rendered LI-FT Power Limited, which trades on the CSE as LIFT or Lift, has commenced the first diamond drill program at the Rupert Lithium Project in the James Bay region of Quebec, Canada. According to the press release, the company plans to drill 17 holes for 5,000 meters of diamond drilling that will test targets generated by the 2021 and 22 exploration programs. Lift's CEO Francis McDonald said, quote, "Our first drill program will target 2 robust lithium anomalies at target A and B in the right geological setting, proximal to a large granite intrusion. These anomalies are large enough to represent a significant spodumene occurrence in one of the most exciting lithium pegmatite districts on the planet." End quote. Stock for Lift is up 2.2% at the time of recording. Lastly, for today, Emperor Metals Inc., which trades on the CSE under the ticker AUOZ, has received the relevant permitting from the Ministry of Forests in Canada's province of Quebec for the initial 12 drill pads for its fully funded 8 to 10,000 meter drilling program at the Duquesne West high-grade gold project in the Duparquet mining district in Quebec. John Florek, the company's CEO, said, quote, "This permit allows us to solidify our upcoming drilling plans with our contractors and set commencement dates. We are excited to begin the process of resource expansion on this high-grade gold deposit. The new AI model illuminated the blue sky potential for exploration targets. Drilling along the margins of a high-grade gold deposit significantly reduces the risk for our exploration program to add to our ounces. End quote. Stock for Emperor Metals is up 6.67% at the time of recording. Well, that does it for today's Exploring Mining podcast. If you'd like to be a guest or sponsor for this podcast, please contact InvestorIdeas.com. InvestorIdeas.com reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website. All investment involves risk, and this podcast is not meant to be an endorsement to buy or sell securities or products. To hear more InvestorIdeas.com podcasts, please visit InvestorIdeas.com/audio. And a reminder, you can also hear our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Audible, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, and most audio platforms available.